welcome to another episode of Game Talks. My name's Keith.
My name's Will.
Last time you saw us, we were telling you our goatees. This time you see us, we have a little bit of somber news. And I say a little bit, I mean hella somber. I'm talking for just super duper somber news. It's just a bad first month of the year, Will.
Yeah.
Because everything's been delayed. Everything. There's nothing that you look forward to besides Doom Eternal. Animal Crossing so far that hasn't been delayed. Now, of course, that's not a true sentence. There's maybe you're looking forward to something else. But the big hitters, Will, I would wager Animal Crossing is a big hitter for some, but not for everyone who loves video games. It's not a big hitter. There's no way. There's no way PC gamer cares a whole lot about Animal Crossing, right?
Do I need to pull up the numbers for New Leaf?
No, but would you agree with me that the greater video game community probably doesn't care so much about Animal Crossing? The greater video game community. How many kids out there playing Fortnite also are playing Animal Crossing?
The cool ones.
Well, maybe.
The cool ones
It doesn't matter. The point is that the big hitters, let me just read off a list. The biggest hitter of them all, Iron Man VR.
All right, Keith, that was cute, but let's be real here.
No, I'm going to start. So, Iron Man VR has been delayed. Square Enix has delayed Final Fantasy VII Remake.
By like a week,
By a month. Oh. But still, that's a delay. Guess what? You delay a month, you're setting the precedent. Why not two?
Why not
three? What's stopping you?
Why not just never come out?
What's stopping you? Cyberpunk 2077 delayed. That new Avengers game that I've talked at no short length about how bad it's going to be, delayed.
They can just keep it.
That's what I tweeted.
Well, they can keep it.
I think I tweeted, you delay it, keep it, I don't care.
They're working hard.
They are working hard. I'm sorry, but you can't keep that game.
I'll just make it for yourselves. I'll just sit in the office and just play it.
I'm not gonna play that game. I'll watch somebody play it. I certainly won't spend money on it. You got some proving to do, yeah. Crystal Dynamics. Especially after my debacle, I tried to download Shadow of the Tomb Raider, and your input delay on the Xbox One was so bad I uninstalled it. I'm sorry. I don't have time anymore. This episode is off the rails. Anyway, that's delayed. What else? Let me see if there's anything else. Dying Light 2, as of 4 hours ago, the story breaks from Twitter 3 hours ago.
You heard it here
Jeff
first.
Keighley tweets 4 hours ago, Dying Light 2 is moving from spring 2020 to an undisclosed future date. That's a big sequel. Gone. Thanos away. It's gone. It's to an undisclosed date. That's the opposite way you're supposed to go. What happened? It's Delaymageddon out here, folks. And
they must be restarting it or something. It must be like a Metroid Prime 4 situation.
Metroid Prime 4, that was last year.
Yeah.
But it was supposed to be on the way. And now they were like, we're just going to start over. Yeah. How are you going to start over? Anyway, the point is that it's Delaymageddon out here, folks. Grab your backpacks, grab your bug out bags, because it's going to be a while for your next video game meal.
Settle in on your island.
Settle in.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Settle in.
Doom Eternal should still come out when it's supposed to come out.
Yeah.
I don't rember when that is.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, it was delayed first, though, so they're not getting off the hook.
Yeah, you're not off the hook.
We should have had it 2 months ago.
Don't you delay again. There will be hell to pay.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Ooh, that's going to be a fun game.
Delaymageddon is here. And first of all, I want to know what you think about this. Have we seen delays so rampant?
Yes, but not rapid fire like this. It is strange that it's all rapid fire. It's like they're all moving out of spring.
Yeah.
It's like, spring was looking pretty good, but now, y'all can have Animal Crossing, I guess. We'll let Nintendo take this one over.
Yeah.
It's strange. None of the games particularly are games that I'm like dying to play. So it's kind of the thing where I'm like, the classic Miyamoto quote.
For you.
Yeah. For the classic Miyamoto quote, a rush game is forever bad. Of
course.
That kind of thing. So these games that I'm not dying to play anyways, I'm okay with waiting a little bit longer to play the best version of them, I guess.
I agree with you there. I certainly agree with that quote. I'm certainly not going to be a proponent here, and I'm getting all excited for entertainment value, but I'm not like crying over any of these. But I would agree with you there that if you're going to either put out a bad game or delay it till it's good, delay it till it's good.
Yeah.
Make a good game. My question though, you made me think of a point though. So the way the video game cycle goes is, you have your springs, you have your summers, there are games coming out all the time, but you got a lineup pretty much planned for spring. That gets pushed to fall. Fall is always a huge time.
Yeah.
So now, guess what? Cyberpunk's coming out fall 2020. Is it going to be next gen? Is it going to be like...
Yeah.
Is it going to be able to hold a candle to what's coming out next gen? That's going to make that time when the next gen consoles come out and all those new games get announced, when we're supposed to be excited for all the new stuff, we're going to finally be getting the stuff that we've been waiting so long for. I worry for next gen marketing.
Unless they're delaying these games to make up-resed versions of them for the next gen systems to do a multi-platform release. Yeah,
that's possible. But even still, my thought is like, sometimes there's just too many cooks in the kitchen when it comes to like new games. Like we don't. I feel like when it comes to new systems and new games, you got like your big 2 or 3 that are really driving those console sales.
Yeah.
And then, you make 4 or 5 of those.
Yeah, it muddies the water a little bit.
Yeah. Or if, you got people out there who Cyberpunk comes out a couple weeks before the PS5, maybe I want to finish this
maybe I'll get
150-hour campaign before I buy a PS5.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mixed messaging.
Yes. So there's a worry there. But here's my thought. Here's the question that I want to propose to the crew here. And the question I want to ask is, should companies give release dates as far out as they do? Should they tell us when the game's coming out if there's like a 70% chance that it's going to get delayed?
Yeah. Honestly, Keith, I'm cool with the way Nintendo does it, where typically they announce a game like 3 months before it comes out, and then it's out. They announce it, and they have a release date, and they usually don't delay it. I'm cool with that, honestly.
Me too.
I think that building hype is an important part, though, and I feel like some companies are addicted to making people wait for so long because it builds that hype, especially with a game like Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, yeah.
People almost kind of like to wait for those things because it makes it more important whenever it comes out. But yeah, I am more of a big fan of, I kind of like your idea of keep it close to your chest till you know that it's coming out. Especially when you're getting people pre-ordering stuff. Yeah. It just feels a little weird.
I think it feels weird. I agree with you. That's how I would prefer it. I think Nintendo may have a defense, and I don't know this, but sometimes Nintendo games, being the style of a Nintendo game, may be like, it probably doesn't cost as much to make Mario Odyssey as it does to make Cyberpunk 2077. So I was thinking about this the other day, and I was thinking, well, of course, I think they should change it. Everybody should 3 months. 3 months before your game comes out, you announce the date, and then everybody gets hyped for 3 months. You get your pre-orders or whatever. Then game comes out, everybody's cool, no delays. But I have to imagine with big, huge games, or even most games, that whenever you start a game, the money required to finish that game isn't in the bank. I have to imagine that a lot of games are counting on pre-orders to pad their pockets to finish out some games.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's just a necessary evil that we have to live in this world.
Yeah. A big part of it, I think, also is that they like, at least like, I know that Sony's not the one that makes all these games, but I think that Sony does like, especially Sony, likes having these big games at an undisclosed date in the future because it makes people be like, oh, well, I'll go ahead and buy the system because I know this is coming out in the future.
Yeah, that's true.
I did that with the 3DS with Pokemon. I was like, I know this game is going to come eventually, so I went ahead and bought it. So I think that's part of it too, having these carrots dangling in front of you. Like, hey, if you buy a PS4 now, it'll come out eventually.
They got us, Will.
So yeah,
they got us. It's over. It's over for us.
Which delay hurts the most, Keith?
For me, I don't know. Probably it has to be Cyberpunk.
That's what I was thinking.
I've never played Final Fantasy VII. I never will play it in its original form.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't catch me back then, so that game is ugly and dumb to look at for me.
Yeah.
Just because it didn't catch me when it came out originally, so it doesn't enchant me now.
Yeah.
But I would be happy to play the new one, especially because you have like an active combat. It's not all you can change.
They made it for you.
Yeah, they did. They made it. They wanted me to buy it.
Yeah.
If they were like, we're going to spend 8 years or however long making this game, we need more people to buy it than the ones who bought it last time. I never finished The Witcher. I never finished CD Projekt Red's, Witcher 3. I've been playing a little bit of it off and on here and there, but that game, I really enjoyed that game. I have high hopes for what Cyberpunk's going to be. I mean, I'm not like dreaming about it. I'm not, wetting my pants waiting on it or anything like that. But I I am excited for it. And so that one, the fact that you're going to push this really long experience game into fall whenever I'm thinking about PS5, when I'm thinking about the new games that are coming out for next-gen consoles, that's a little frustrating. Yeah. That, like, I'm really going to have to split my time. Hopefully I'll be able to quit this day job by then, but who knows? That's up to you.
The Last of Us was I don't say banned. It was postponed. Wasn't it? It was delayed? Not recently, but...
Last of Us 2?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
It's either April or September. I know it was going to be like late last year or something, and then they delayed it to early this year. Something like that.
I think it's May, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember the release
I think
date.
it went from April to May, maybe.
Maybe so.
Know.
But either way.
That's the one I want.
Yeah. And luckily that one hasn't been pushed back. Yeah. Luckily, finally.
Not again.
Yeah, Last of Us 2 is standing firm. I feel like you're running out of time. I feel like they're running out of time for Last of Us 2. Eventually we'll forget. Yeah. Eventually it'll be like, okay, it's been like, it's been long enough.
Yeah. Delays.
This isn't what's movies coming out with the sequel? Bad Boys for Life.
This isn't Bad Boys for Life.
Will you need money? Will Smith, you need some money? Like,
you were just the genie, bro.
Man, no.
Rest on your laurels.
Show me somebody who's asking for Bad Boys 3. Show them to me. I've not thought about Bad Boys 2 in like a decade. That's confusing to me. Why we're making another Bad Boys movie? That's fine. Yeah. You get to the point where Will Smith is like at money wise, and you're like, I want to make this movie. Let's do it. So. No shame on Will Smith. Nothing like that.
I'm sure he's a great guy.
He is a great guy, and I'm sure the movie will be what it is. But what I'm trying to say is that even with like Bad Boys for Life, someone like me, like I'm not invested with Bad Boy. I used to enjoy that Bad Boys, Bad Boys 2. They're fun movies, but now I'm not looking for Bad Boys 3. Maybe one day if these games don't come out, we won't be looking for them anymore. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah,
I think Last of Us is a little bit better than Bad Boys 2.
Oh, it is.
I want to make that clear.
It is
for the folks at home.
In the dark timeline, Bad Boys 3, 4, and 5 exist, and The Last of Us was never made.
I don't want to think about it.
We live in the best of all possible timelines, thank goodness, where The Last of Us exists. I can't wait to find out what's going on. I can't wait.
Keith. It's gonna be good.
I don't now. Call me a Southerner, but I don't want weird shoehorned story bits. I don't want shoehorned. Like, I don't want to feel like the game is trying to make a political statement about whether it be sex, gender, or relationships without it making sense. Yeah. The trailer seemed a little bit like, oh, Ellie's, look at her kissing a girl. Like, look at this. This is our focal point. Like, I'll stand by the fact that I find a lot more things more intriguing to me in the Last of Us universe than Ellie's sexuality. Yeah. So I'm not really worried about that, but I'm hoping. I just want to find out what's happening with her and Joel's relationship. Yeah. That's the one I care about.
Yeah. Yeah. Agree.
Cool.
It's gonna be a good game. Hopefully.
It's going to be a good game, hopefully.
I mean, I think it's going to be good.
It's going to be a good year, too. I mean, we're going to have some surprise stuff. I'm sure it'll be fun 2020. But I just, it's Delaymageddon. So everybody, like I said, strap on your backpacks. Get you a bottle of water. If you need to come meet us out on the road. We'll be shambling towards Animal Crossing. And I'll keep moving to Doom Eternal, I guess.
Same day.
Yeah, same day.
Same day.
Okay, then we'll both shack up in the same little gas station on the side of the road with our two games that we found. Yep. All right, everybody. Well, you got anything else?
I think that's it. Last of Us 2 hype.
Last of Us 2 hype. I always try to offend somebody. I think that today it was Will Smith.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Yeah, he'll be okay.
I think he'll be okay.
We'll see you next time. Please remember, we love you very much.